we decided to develop just in case plan. We booked a hotel in Western Ukraine. We developed all the actions, like, in the case of cellular service, this is what's going to happen. This is where we're going to meet. You have to have full tank of gas in your car. So we just developed that to calm down our team. Well, little did we know that that plan was exactly what we were going to follow later on the 24th of February. 5 a.m. in the morning, we heard the sound of bombing and we woke up. We started collecting people all around Kiev. After collecting our team, we were able to get out of Kiev, and that took us 5 or 6 hours, what would usually take half an hour or 40 minutes to leave the city. After that, we headed west. For the next 36 hours, we were driving in a caravan of cars with lots of women, little children, just to get everybody as far possible as Kiev. One of the best things we could do for other people who were coming was to free up this space and for us to cross the border. Of course, men stayed. We have to be in Ukraine. And so all of our women, 18 people with children, they crossed the border on the way to Warsaw, and we stayed in Ukraine. And that night we were invited to a meeting with a group of different charitable funds and nonprofit organizations, and we were trying to understand how can we help here in Ukraine right now. And that's when we had the idea of creating Spirit of Victory Humanitarian Fund, and we started providing for all the internally displaced people.
I joined Radooga team and became engaged to humanitarian aid. We started to expand and help Ukrainian regions that were in need.
While we were providing humanitarian aid in Ukraine, our team that crossed the border never stopped running our online school. Many children lost their friends, so what we decided as a team to do, to offer our school free of charge. Our school grew from 277 students to 12,000 children. One of the things about our school is that we always believe that even though you're online school, we are social people, we have to have relationships. So we've launched Unity lessons. We had 4,000 children who were connecting every day to Unity lessons to connect with other children, to connect with other teachers. And so for the next month, our team from Warsaw, from Poland, where we were hosted, they were providing all of that for children all around Ukraine, all around Europe, in many, many countries around the world, all the children who connected to our platform. In Poland, we've seen exactly the same thing as in Western Ukraine. Poland was exploding, and we started looking where else we could move our team, and that's when we made a decision to move our team to Spain. So my wife, who never traveled for more than 2-3 miles around Kiev. She would drive her car to subway, and then she would get on subway and travel around Kiev. She traveled with a team of women and children for 3,000 kilometers, crossing the whole Europe, all the way from Warsaw to Spain. Bring peace, we could establish our team there. And one of the important things is that our school never stopped for a minute. While we were serving people with humanitarian aid, we realized that at some point, this intensity is going to go away. At some point, people will wake up and realize the tragedy that they experience. And this tragedy is going to be not as visible as hunger, not as visible as bullets. It's going to be much deeper. And we need to do something about that. Well, since for the past 28 years, we've been doing camps and we've been working with children, we realized to use that experience, that knowledge, in helping children save their childhood.
There was a lot of humanitarian aid. Everyone helped the armed forces of Ukraine. Volunteers helped people who were under occupation, but the children were left on the sidelines.
The idea of this project is to help children distract themselves from everything that is happening in their families and country. We wanted children to experience joy and happiness. We noticed the great crisis the children are going through. They are traumatized and they need help. That's why we launched the camp project. We have already held 100 camps and reached more than 5,000 children.
So even though our team is almost 100 people, our team is actually much larger. Every single person who contacted us, every person who supported our camps this summer allowed us to serve almost 5,000 children this summer throughout camps, throughout all the country of Ukraine, helping kids save their smiles, helping kids save their childhood. Thank you everyone for supporting this effort. Thank you everyone for helping us heal these kids from trauma and helping them be kids.